The penultimate race of the Kobalt Truck Series season is at Auto Club Speedway under the lights, where after tonight we will only have one race left at Homestead, where we will crown the Season 3 champion. Sitting on the pole for tonight's event is Tyler Fink in the 68. Second is Tony Newman. Third is Francois Chastain. Fourth is Carter Joey. Round at the top 5 is Kyle Hunter. Rest of the qualifying results on the left side of the screen. Carter Friesen comes into this race with a 28-point gap, but Auto Club is known to be a big wild card as the pace truck is already in, getting set for 25 laps. Green flag is out. We're racing at Auto Club Speedway. And a great jump for Tyler Fink at the start of the race. Already 3 wide for second. As Fink gets away from the pack, already has a truck length lead over the 17. As Fink follows Hunter down to the bottom. Hunter running slightly lower as they're already going 4 wide in the back. Side by side for the lead. To the line to lead the first lap, it will be Tyler Fink in the 68. And around, they're going to go in the back. The 47 involved, as is many. The 12 got some damage. He was sideways. The 16, maybe. I don't think anyone really got major damage in that. There's Stephen Morgan. There's Nathan Ormond, so he's 4th in points. Might be out of shot to win the title. Coming back to the line, it is Laura Delano and the 23 who led them to the yellow. She will lead them to the green. Let's check out what happened. I believe it is up here as the 47 was the first one to go around. That's Rod Hayes. I'm not sure why, but these trucks always have a habit of trying to go to the outermost lane here at Auto Club. I don't know if that's because it's faster or something, but they always tend to do it, and that's what ends up creating these big wrecks. As there goes the 47, the 16, the 10, the 4. 10 comes back up into the wall. That's a big hit. There's where Ormond got his damage, and let's see how your top 2 in points, Matt Hamill and Carter Friesen, fared in all this. Oh, they nearly turned each other. And a great save for both those drivers, and their nights live on most likely. Let's check out the actual wreck in real time. I think it'd be better if we showed what had happened up ahead. The 47 definitely was the first one to go around, but the people up here didn't fare too well as the 27 goes spinning. Heavy damage, not a good start to the race for Thorsport. They've already got 2 trucks possibly out of the race with heavy front end damage. Shouldn't be too bad though. At the line, it was Laura Delano in the 23. She will lead them to the green. Let's take you guys to the restart. Highest chaser right now is Zachary Ololo, although he's pretty much out of it. Not mathematically, he can still win both races and win the championship, and Carter Friesen can finish last. But the odds are not really in his favor right now, with just 2 races left. Pace truck goes back in. Or back green is the 8. The 10, the 88, so he's out, and the 12 is out as well. So we might have had an issue under yellow, and Matt Hamill is out of this. And he may be out of the championship fight if Carter Friesen does well tonight. Might be Taylor Bryan Price the next best thing. He is running in the back with Friesen right now. Friesen may be off the pace, I'm not sure. That rear end damage might not be too bad, but it's there. So at the line it was a 68, just barely. The 52 making a dive bomb move down the front stretch and into turn number 1. He'll be the leader. But he's going to move up now, leaving room for the 28 of Christian Vargas, as the 22 and 20, or the 02 and 23 are together. Chastain moves more up high. That's last race's winner, Cody Smart. And Scott is going to make it 4 wide now. As they continue to squeeze, they don't wreck this time though, but it's definitely coming. Oh, yes they do. There they go. That's the 66 in it. The 66, the 02, the 18, the 17. Price missed it. Friesen missed it. There's a 74 who led them back, and they might crash again. Nope. Luckily. Jack Halleck is second. So DeLello was in it. One of the few chasers in it. So, once again, we see people trying to squeeze to the outside, coming into turn number 1. And that's never going to work because they're making contact. And that's a heavy impact for the 02. He gets off the ground. So 6 goes around, the 29, the 18, the 23's in it, the 5. It's coming back down. Hopefully no one hit the trucks. Let's get another angle here. Thought they were going to make it clean, but they didn't. There's the 18 and 29. The trucks we just listed. All damaged in this wreck. And luckily we only had one chaser in it. It is Zachary DeLello. But his chase hopes are definitely over right now. Evan Davis in the 74 was the one to lead them to the caution flag, to lead them to the green. As Jack Halleck sitting comfortably in second. He has not had a points day where he has scored a 30 points or more. So he's scored less than 30 points in all 5 of the chase races. As the lights are off on the pace truck, Nottingham Scott, Reen Chastain, and Christian Vargas are the remaining top 5. So we go back green at Auto Club. The 02, 17, 99, 49 out. As look at this, a 4 wide move to the inside for the 52 on the restart. What about that? There's now the 75 coming into the picture. With help from pole sitter Tyler Fink. Fink may move down low. No, the 13 is going to move for second. Can Price block this off? Don't think he will be able to. And now they're 3 wide for the lead, maybe even 4 wide. As Nicholas Radcliffe down on the bottom, Carter Joey is there. Now Joey's going to move up. That's 4 wide for the lead now. The 87 coming now. He peeks to the inside. Owens is now going to try to take second away as Alexander Johnson has made her way up front. Evan Davis is already back after like 1 lap. And they're beating, banging in the back, and that's going to be the 87 around. And the 25 as well. Who else? The 6 got in it again. He's done. So this is all but going to pave the road for Carter Friesen to the championship, as Taylor Brian Price has damage in this wreck. As I think it was the 92 who led them back. But is this damage serious enough for him to be out of contention for the race? You just have to check up, but we'll see this time. As, once again, they looked like they were going to make it. Price made contact with the wall, but that's it, really. So maybe he's not out of it after all. I don't even think he hit anyone in that wreck. We'll have to see again. I think the only damage he got was scraping the wall. The 13, 19, 68, one of the more dominant trucks tonight. And there's the 23 around, and she gets hit again by the 6 and the 19. Now the 6 is completely done. His wheel well is destroyed. It's basically not even there anymore. So the question is, will Taylor Brian Price second points be off the pace after this wreck? And is Carter Friesen going to be able to basically win this championship now? There's another angle as this wreck. Fink, among others, go around. Radcliffe makes a good save there. Oh, and Fink just got rear-ended by the 23. I believe the 29 went spinning too. So hopefully that'll be the last of the wrecks. As that's our 3rd caution now. Al Lagasse, 5th in points, is up in this top 5. He's running 2nd. As we're getting ready for the final restart of the night, Carter Joey, Al Lagasse, Tony Newman, Francois Chastain, and Ousmane Hamid are your top 5 coming to the line. Green flag back out. The 6, 23, and 68 are out of it. 19 1 lap down. Lagasse's going to pull down low for the lead already. Looking to become the first chaser to get 50 points. There's Ousmane Hamid as well, looking to accomplish the same goal. Reason 2. He's on the inside. And I think enough trucks are eliminated to the point where no more wrecks can be caused. But I don't know. It seems like the pack is spread out for the most part. And yeah, Price is off the pace. So his only hope is that Friesen gets in a big wreck So here comes Newman. Usman Hamid down to the bottom. Trying to pass him. Three to go. 74 making a move for the lead. Alexander Johnson now coming back. Is it them going almost 5 wide back there? Johnson nearly into the 92, really looking to clear and get into the one of the middle grooves at Auto Club. Very wide track. As now the 33 trying to take his turn up front. The 7 trying to look lower. And is it's going to end the race right here. They're getting up into the wall. There it is. The 16 around. Is the 75 going to be able to pass him? Oh, Friesen got damage, and oh, that's incredible. The 75, that's borderline dirty right there, but who's going to win the race? Is Francois Chastain seriously going to win? You haven't talked about him all day, and there's Nottingham Scott too. On Jack down low, but it's going to be Scott winning the race at Auto Club. If you can coast it around one more time. And the things these drivers do to win the championship. It may just be a few points, but the 75 might just be in it still. Because there's Price and there's Friesen. So it'll be a difference between 4 points. Maybe even more than that. 5. So Friesen looked like he was going to save it, but got rear-ended by the 75. The checkers are up for Nottingham Scott, by the way, but this is a big story we have on our hands here. There's the official results. Hallett got 10th. That's the first time he's going to get more than 30 points, something we talked about early in the race. And once again, we have a lot on our hands here. So, Johnson out. So let's see. On Jack 4 wide, and the one just wasn't clear. She wasn't the only one to go around. Stover was as well. So yeah. So there that is. Friesen goes sideways. Tries to continue, but gets doored by the 5 and goes spinning. But really, would we think that the 75 would be in a better position to get more points on the 16 if he hadn't spun him out? As really, it isn't his fault that he spun. He saves it, but then the 13 is there. Nothing he can do. And Friesen doesn't hit the wall. Oh, the 92 just barely misses him. He gets passed by the 44, the 1. Yeah, it's going to be very controversial among these drivers here. So here it is again. Yeah, you be the judge. So there really is a title on the line here. Taylor Bryan Price versus Carter Friesen going into Homestead. Hamill's out of it, Orman's out of it, Lagasse may be in it, I'm not sure. His 4th place finish is pretty good, but there's a pretty considerable gap between him and Friesen. And considerable, I mean 50, so... And even then, there's... Friesen finished, what, 29th? I think he did. Yeah, 29th. So that's not too bad in the scheme of things compared to the 88, the 12, and the 02, who are also chasers out. But if we can just do some quick calculations here, the 42, or the 16 will get 13 points. So his point total after today will be 181. And the Lagasse's will be 156. So our Lagasse might be the next best driver behind Taylor Bryan Price. It's going to take a lot, though. Let's see how much Hamill will get. Or Price, not Hamill. So Price finished 24th. That's 18 points for him. Add on to his 132. Yeah, 146 versus 181 versus, I believe it was somewhere around 150. I've already forgot. So it's going to be interesting going to the Homestead, as Price and Lagasse are definitely going to have to win or place way better than Friesen in the Homestead race. As it's not over yet, really. As what a controversial night at Auto Club. Must be a full moon. So it's something we haven't really talked about is your winner, Nottingham Scott. I believe that's his first win on the season. Second is Francois Chastain, 3rd. Peter and Jack, 4th. Christian Russell, 5th. Al Lagasse. And 6th is Zach Winkle. 7th, Ousmane Hamid. That's another chaser, but his chaser is pretty much over, more than 100 points, or almost more than 100 points behind Carter Friesen. Reen Chastain finished 8th. He's pretty much out, yeah. Vargas 9th. Halleck 10th. Doesn't have a shot. But really, I don't know. I have to do the final calculations and see how everyone lines up to see who mathematically has a shot. You have to be within 50 points of the leader to have a shot at the championship. Because even if you are 50 points behind, you can still win. Friesen can still finish last. Although it's pretty unlikely. It can still happen. It's still mathematically possible. So there's the race at Auto Club. Let's go to victory lane with Nottingham Scott. Thank you for watching the Kobalt Truck Series. We'll see you next time.